Hello friends, welcome to another Seed and Weed Wednesday. So today I'm out in the garden. I wanted to show you how to prepare the soil because I know a lot of you are dying to get out there to start planting. Some cold weather things we're able to go in already, like radishes and lettuce and peas. But for the most part, most of your stuff should not be planted yet. We still have a couple more weeks. Memorial weekend is my date that I usually go by for we're in zone 6. So it's really important not to put it out too soon because you're actually going to stunt the growth. You're not going to get anything any faster. You might actually end up killing your plants because there's still a chance for frost. So it's important to be patient, but I'm going to give you some things that you can do in the meantime. All right, so I've created, some of you may have seen my video, I created some new beds. It's really simple. There's still some pieces of cardboard you can see. I lay down cardboard over existing grass, and that works as a weed barrier. Please, 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 I can't say this enough, do not use the cloth weed barriers. They are such a nightmare and they don't do anything. They don't break down, so they don't actually put anything back into the earth, whereas the cardboard will break down and feed your soil, which is it's a good thing. So I use these corner blocks, makes it super easy. They sell them at like Home Depot and Lowe's. Maybe your local hardware store will have them. Super simple. And then, you put your wood in, you can stack them. So you can see over here, I've begun stacking them. I'm not going to do a second layer this year. I'm going to utilize the soil, and then next year I'll add another layer, make it a little deeper, add more soil, replenish the soil. And you can make it as high as you want. Honestly, I'm tired of moving dirt. So you can see my soil is, even though I got a good quality garden soil, it's kind of hard and crunchy. It's not exactly perfect. So I am going to amend this soil. I'm going to add in some peat moss and I'm going to add in some compost. This has some compost already mixed into it, but I'm going to add a layer of compost, and I'm going to add worm castings. So I actually, because I don't have my own worm farm, I purchase right now, I hope to in the future, but right now I purchase worm castings, which is a fancy way of saying worm poop. And I put it down, it makes a great compost, it feeds the soil really nicely. If you have chickens, you can put in the aged chicken manure. That's also a wonderful resource. So I'm going to build that up before I plant. So I'm going to mix all that in. I'm going to actually add a layer of straw to the top as well, and that helps retain the moisture. And every time I mow the lawn, I add grass clippings in. That's also going to hold back weeds and help protect our plants as well. Underneath, what I didn't tell you is, so I have the cardboard as the first layer, and then I do a layer of like newspaper. That also breaks down, so that's another way of layering the soil. And then next year when I add that extra layer, I will do that again. I will add some mulching layers and continue to build that soil.